Welcome back. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis taking a stand against a Soros-funded woke prosecutor suspending Hillsborough County State Attorney Andrew Warren, who directed his office to not prosecute a series of offenses and refused to enforce any laws regarding abortion or gender reassignment surgeries involving kids. So this guy's just all in on letting doctors just shred these confused little kids and change them into whatever they think they are. Joining me now is Florida State Representative Anthony Sabatini to talk about this, and it's good to have you on. I don't know where this ideology came from and how it grabbed a hold so fast, but that's a bold move by DeSantis, what he made today.
Very bold. You know, this guy was really asking for it. It's not just our most recent laws that he vowed not to enforce, but going back to the George Floyd riots, this guy basically said, I'm going to pick and choose what Florida statutes I'm going to enforce and which ones I'm not. He thought of himself more as a legislator who gets to make law than an actual executive official whose job is to execute the law. So he just picked fight after fight with our governor. And of course, Ron DeSantis did the exact right thing, which is remove this guy from office for violating his oath. Your job as a prosecutor is to enforce the criminal laws that we pass in the legislature. He said he wasn't going to do it, so I'm thankful that the governor did the right thing and got rid of this guy.
Yeah, there's nobody even looking after the law anymore. There's just, you know, you get a defense attorney and then you got another guy that's trying to help out the defense attorney at the same time, and we wonder why we have so much crime. Earlier, DeSantis said this earlier today. Take a look.
We are not going to allow this pathogen that's been around the country of ignoring the law. We are not going to let that get a foothold here in the state of Florida. We are going to make sure that our laws are enforced and that no individual prosecutor puts himself above the law.
So he puts it plainly there, what they're going to do. And I'm sure that this prosecutor is going to end up becoming a hero of the left. He's probably on CNN right now. He's probably going to use this, and he probably wanted this to happen.
Let's be honest, Rob, that's exactly what he wanted to do. He was using this prosecutorial role, you know, taking the sacred trust of the people and using it to appease the woke left and our elites who really don't care about the fact that his policies result in more crime, more violence, and a disproportionate negative effect on working class people and working class neighborhoods. He just wanted to appease these coastal woke elites. And so what he did was fundamentally wrong. And Governor DeSantis, I got to tell you, he was patient with this guy. He was pushing him to do the right thing. It took, you know, all the local sheriffs, all the local police chiefs, everybody in the Tampa Bay area tried to get this guy to do the right thing. They didn't want to push him out of office. They wanted him to do the right thing. He refused to do it. And thank goodness we have a governor with enormous courage who did the right thing by taking this guy out of office before he caused more harm.
Yeah, the white guilt liberals. I want to switch gears for a second. Beto O'Rourke preaching about not needing parents to tell teachers what they can teach in schools.
What if we treated that teacher with the respect that she has earned, that she is owed, that we all want to give her? We don't need to tell her what version of history she is allowed to teach in the classroom. We don't need to scare the parents of those kids before her about something called CRT that I've never heard of before last year.
So it's funny. He's trying to be the governor. He's trying to be the Republican. We just watched Terry McAuliffe try and do the same thing in Virginia and end up losing to Glenn Youngkin after making a very, very similar comment about how parents should stay the hell out of what happens at school. How on earth does Beto not learn that lesson?
Well, I got to tell you, you know, politically, it makes no sense to say that we need to basically remove the ancestral right of parents to raise their kids.
Yeah, right.
But he's doing it. He's doing it because these wokeists, these people who are part of this new woke army, it's like a religious fervor for them, you know, and not until the families removed and parents have quite literally no rights at all are they ever going to stop. I just think they're going to continue and continue and continue, even if they have electoral losses. Like you just mentioned, this didn't fly in a somewhat blue to purple state. How do you think that's going to work in Texas? But they're just captured by this woke ideology and they can't get out of it.
That's so true. Anthony Sabatini, good to see you. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.